A coalition of civil society organizations has rallied behind Dangote Petroleum Refinery, denouncing the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers NUPENG for what they describe as economic terrorism and coercive unionization tactics. In a press conference held in Abuja, the group vowed to pursue legal actions against any party infringing on workers' rights and called for a federal probe into NUPENG's alleged backers, presenting a broad of alliance including the Civil Rights Defenders Associates, Citizens for Economic Justice, Nigerian Freedom Network, and 8 other groups. Convener Dr. Agabi Emmanuel accused NUPENG of violating constitutional freedom by pressuring refinery workers, including truck drivers, to join the union under threat of blockade and intimidation. The coalition highlighted NUPENG's reported actions, such as obstructing non-union workers from loading fuel and affixing seal on trucks to assert control, as breach of the Trade Union Act and Trade Dispute Act. They praised Dangote Refinery for upholding volunteerism and ensuring a safe working environment, constructing it with NUPENG's strong arm tactics that they said sabotage Nigeria's energy security.
Coercive tactics, which we view not only as a pursuit of workers' rights, but as a deliberate assault on Nigeria's economic lifeline. This is nothing short of economic terrorism, and we will not stand idly by while vested interests attempt to strangle our nation's progress. NUPENG's actions betray any claim to legitimate unionization. Their alleged efforts to force Dangote's refineries workers, including truck drivers, to join their ranks violate the sacred principle of freedom of association enshrined in Section 40 of the 1999 Constitution. This provision guarantees every Nigerian the right to join or reject any association, including trade unions. Forcing workers to comply under threats of blockades or intimidation is not only illegal, but a direct attack on personal freedom. NUPENG's reported actions, such as obstructing non-union workers from loading and distributing fuel, contravene the Trade Unions Act and the Trade Disputes Act, particularly Sections 6 and 31, which safeguard essential services like those provided by Dangote Refinery.
Dr. Emmanuel warned that coalition would file suit if Dangote or any entity forced workers into union membership, emphasizing that the right to choose is non-negotiable. They urged the Department of State Services, DSS, to investigate NUPENG-sponsored allegations of high-profile intimidation involving the Navy and helicopter flyovers. The statement concluded with a call to the federal government, civil society, and international labor bodies to denounce NUPENG's economic blackmail and support industrial harmony.
These are not the actions of a union defending workers. They are the hallmarks of a group bent on disruption, kills, and economic sabotage. We salute Dangote Refinery for its steadfast commitment to volunteerism, as articulated in its recent statement, affirming workers' rights to either join or abstain from unions. The refinery's dedication to a safe, secure, and peaceful working environment stands in stark contrast to NUPENG's strong-arm tactics. We echo the sentiment that no worker should be coerced into union membership, just as no employer should be bullied into recognizing a union that seeks to destabilize critical operations. NUPENG alleged practices of affixing seals of trucks on trucks to claim control, as if their own Dangote's assets is an outrage and a flagrant violation of constitutional principles. This is not unionism, it is extortion dressed in the garb of workers' rights. Let us be unequivocal. Should Dangote Refinery or its management ever attempt to force its employees into joining any union, be it NUPENG Depot and Petroleum Product Market Association, that is DAPMAN, or any other association, our coalition will pursue relentless legal action. The right to choose is non-negotiable, and we will hold all parties accountable to this principle. No entity, employer or union, can trample on the constitutional rights of Nigerian workers. We call on the Department of State Service, DSS, to launch an immediate and thorough investigation into NUPENG's sponsors and their motives. Allegations of high-profile individuals engaging in acts of intimidation, including summoning the Navy or conducting helicopter flyovers to cow union officials must be probed with urgency.